Good morning. Welcome back to the Broadcast Retirement Network. I'm Jeff Snyder. This is BRN AM for Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. And our top story today, a new streaming service for your lonely pet. And joining me now to discuss this and a lot more is Beke Lubeach. She's the Chief Executive Officer for DOGTV. Beke, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us on the program this morning.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
Yeah, this is, I love doing, this is a fun topic. I think a lot of people love dogs, love animals. We're talking about DOGTV today. And I guess my first question is, do our pets get lonely?
They do. Believe it or not, they get very lonely. You'll see it in some of the reactions and the things that they might leave for you when you get home, from destroying some of your property to, just the sad emotion. And they do get lonely. They're pack animals. They like to be around others.
Yeah, and they like to be around their owners. And let's talk a little bit about DOGTV. Talk about the concept and, how does it solve for that pet lonely problem? Because I know that it's not just dogs that watch DOGTV.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier, we didn't offline here, that you're a cat person. And believe it or not, DOGTV was created for a cat originally, because our founder felt really guilty leaving his cat home alone all day. And he said, what can I do? So we started doing research. Through that research, we worked with the head of animal behavior sciences at Tufts University. We realized dogs had a more immediate pressing issue with separation anxiety and the anxiety they feel by being left home alone, again, because they're pack animals and they love their people. So we started to do the research and figure out, what dogs like to see, what they hear well, what they don't like to hear, and created this channel so that they didn't have to feel lonely when they were home alone. DOGTV is meant to block out a lot of the white noise that they might have when they're home alone, and scares them and, might make them a little more aggressive. So this is an opportunity to calm them down and kind of leave them with a friend on TV.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos, I think, on YouTube of, people recording their pets while they're gone, and they actually almost pine for their owners. So this, as you said, this is a great way. Or they might see the mailman, because the dogs and the USPS maybe don't always get along, although I think that's maybe a little overblown. Let's talk about some of the content. So when someone signs up for DOGTV, how does it work, and what kind of content would a subscriber find?
So the content itself is really based on a day cycle of a dog, and it's broken down into 4 different segments. Really, it's broken down into relaxation, which is quite honestly the majority of the content. Then there's stimulation, and that is faster paced music or images on the screen. Dogs see in a much faster refresh rate than we do, so there always has to be some movement on the screen. Otherwise, it's like there's nothing there for them. So all the music has been composed for the channel. So it's all created by DOGTV. So we've got relaxation and stimulation. We also have exposure. So like you said, to the mailman, or traffic, or veterinarian, or all sorts of things that they might not encounter every day. They see it on the TV. It's like they're seeing it for the first time. So it's not so scary when they go out into the world and see it firsthand. And then finally, the overnight or nighttime content, which is fantastic for new puppies. I've recommended it so many times. Puppies get nervous at night and scared, and they're left alone for the first time. And so it's very quiet, soothing sounds and visuals for them.
Yeah. Well, Beke, I need to take a very quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about DOGTV and what it means to your pet's overall mental health. You're going to want to stay tuned right here on BRN AM. Imagine a new television network that will make you richer, healthier, and in control of your financial future. This network is for the policewoman in Nashville, Tennessee, the baker in Dubuque, Iowa, the teacher in Lexington, Kentucky. We want to make the idea of savings and retirement culturally relevant. But what do you see as a defining issue of the midterms? Especially for the smaller businesses. I mean, they are the lifeblood of the American economy. Featuring exclusive interviews, current affairs, and docuseries. 33 years old, you retired early.
The philosophy is money only matters if it helps you live a life that you love.
But you got to start thinking about retirement as soon as you get in.
The Broadcast Retirement Network will drive very high engagement with premium partnerships. So this isn't retirement and savings for your parents or grandparents. This is for all Americans. And we're going to change the way you think about money. Welcome to the next frontier of retirement and savings. This is BRN, the Broadcast Retirement Network. Welcome back. We're joined this morning by Beke Lubeach of DOGTV. Beke, thanks so much for staying with us. Really appreciate you hanging around.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is fun. And Beke, I mean, we have talked so much in the mainstream press about human mental health, but I have to think, and I think you're alluding to this, that our pets' mental health, we rely on our animals as caregivers. We rely on them for our mental health stability, but there's a mental health element for our pets, such as dogs.
Exactly. There's, I can't stress it enough. Dogs are pack animals. They don't like to be left alone. Some of them do, but overall, the majority of them, they need comfort in others and feeling like they're not just left out there. There's something called the human-animal bond that has become very focused on, at least in this industry, over the past few, probably 10, 15 years. There's an organization called the Human-Animal Bond Research Institute that we are a part of. And they do research on the impact of pets and people. And it shows everything from mental health to actually other types of wellness that people receive from their pets. But pets in return get the benefits as well. So it's that bond we're building with our animals. It's like no other that you have. It's that unconditional love. They don't talk back to you. At least not always.
Well, our cats do sometimes. They talk back. They tell you when they want to eat, but maybe that's not always the case. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's definitely something we're seeing. People are living longer with pets, that they're healthier, that they're more active. So all of these things contribute to the human-animal bond. Yeah.
In fact, they're actually, when they craft estate plans, Beke, they're putting into the estate plans how to handle their pet after they pass on. Beke, is there content? You talked about some of the content for puppies, maybe some daytime content. Is there content that a dog owner and a dog can watch together on the couch? I'm just trying to, maybe that's another way to foster that bond.
Absolutely. And at the start of COVID, we realized there were people home watching as well. So we do have, it's mostly shorter form content, but we work with veterinarians and trainers and experts in the industry to create content that is useful tips. We do have a dog chef show. So if you like to cook for your dog, there's that opportunity. So there are a bunch of facets for pet parents as well. And we did survey our customers about a year ago, and about 80% of them said they actually watch with their dogs. Every time I mention DOGTV now, people go, oh yeah, I like that. It's soothing, it's relaxing. I like to watch it.
Yeah, as I said, I like to watch some cat videos and stuff on YouTube. I guess I'm maybe TMI for the audience, but I find it relaxing watching the animals kind of do what they do. It's like, I can kind of live vicariously through them. Lastly, Beke, what do I need to connect to DOGTV? Do I need a television? Some people just have, there are a lot of kids now, Gen Z, Gen Y, they don't even have a TV, Beke. They have a tablet or a phone. And I can't imagine a phone probably works, but maybe a tablet could work for a dog. But do you need just a television in order to get started with DOGTV?
No, we have an app. Think of it as like Netflix for dogs. You download the app, you can watch it anywhere that streams. People can watch it right now on their Xbox. You can watch it on your tablet. You can watch it on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Roku, any of those places. But we also still have it available on many cable and satellite providers in the US. So DirecTV, Dish, Comcast, Cox, RCN, Mediacom, they all have DOGTV. So however you're comfortable watching, there's something there for you.
Yeah, I wonder if Apple or any of the technology providers are going to come out with a tablet or phone or a watch specifically for our pets. I guess we'll have to wait to see. Becky, always great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to having you back on the program very soon.
Great. Thank you so much.
And that wraps up this episode of BRNAM. Have a topic of interest, someone you think we should talk to? Well, hey, drop us a line. And don't forget, for all the latest curated news and lifestyle, wellness, finance, tech, so much more, all in one place, check out today's edition of our daily newsletter, The Morning Pulse. Want to search our archives, check out our latest content? Well, then visit our website. We're back again tomorrow with another edition of BRNAM. Until then, I'm Jeff Snyder. Stay safe, keep on saving. And don't forget, roll with the changes. Now is your opportunity to co-create content around any topic on the first lifestyle and wellness network. Reach a global audience through our platform and co-own exclusive branded content. All of our programs are available on demand and also as audio-only podcasts, so you can take us on the go. Broadcast Retirement Network, available anytime, anywhere, and on any device.